Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the but he wants you.
Orlando Brown is at it again. Dude ain't holding back no more. This time, he's out here naming every rapper Diddy went DL with. From the wild freak-offs to the locked door secrets, this man is dropping receipts on who was really bending over for Puffy and them parties. If you thought the Diddy tapes were crazy, wait till you hear who he naming, because it's about to get nasty. Now, if you've been down with the hood, you probably must have heard them rumors swirling heavy about Diddy. Yeah, the down-low freakiness, male escorts, secret flights, and them locked door freak-off parties. Everybody in the game knew Diddy was wild, and folks like Ali Carter been whispering about it for years, but now it's coming out loud enough for the world to side-eye everyone who's ever rolled with him.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just
Plurals.
different blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy.
I'm a singer-songwriter, and I was at I believe to be one of P. Diddy's freak-offs. I look to the right of me, and in the corner, I'm looking like, are those midgets? Because people were it's people over them, like it's people trying to hide what they're doing. They're all huddled up. They were little people, I don't want to say too much. They were little people, so use your common sense. Dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies, red lipstick, looking like real sexy, revealing like cute. So I'm like, what the hell?
What were the little people doing?
Getting covered up, trying to cover up what they were doing. Just, I don't know, like being admired, being something. But it's like, what are they doing here? Because
First name Orlando Brown mentions has the whole internet pausing. Meek Mill, yeah, the Philly rapper who once stood tall in the streets now finds his name tied to some of the darkest whispers coming out of Diddy's circle. Old clips keep resurfacing, moments that looked like regular industry bonding back then, but hit different now. Matching outfits at exclusive parties, private jet trips, and that infamous audio that dropped and shook the game. Meek tried to shut it down hard, talking about bots, coordinated attacks, and even offering big money for proof. But the more he pushed back, the more questions piled up. Streets started connecting dots fast. Videos of Diddy playfully calling him daddy in public, birthday bashes in Vegas with wild setups, lingerie dancers, and chaos left behind. Broken glass, scattered protection, and stories of total destruction by morning.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take it. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like,
yo, son, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this
real life.
Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
That yeah, Meek.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
If Orlando is right and tapes exist, this situation runs deeper than denial. One moment folks laughed off suddenly feels like ownership energy. How does a street king from the trenches end up in rooms where power looks this unbalanced? That's the question rattling minds right now. The next name circling the block hits even harder, French Montana. These two were inseparable for years. Same vacations, energy, and the same circles. Photos keep popping up showing body language way too comfortable, close, oiled up, celebratory, in ways that make you zoom in and wonder. Diddy even named a vodka flavor after him and pushed his career like family. But in the industry, nothing comes free.
It's so smooth. French vanilla, you gotta try it.
Yes.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? Look at my nigga sweater, man.
Okay, some very important instructions, okay? I go by the name of Love. We all here in Love. It's 4th of July. At my parties, we dance. Like guys dance with girls, and girls dance with guys, and guys dance with guys, and girls dance with girls. But you gotta dance though, okay? That's the shit. So, as I can't even understand if you're not dancing when this shit drops. Drop that.
Whispers always followed that bad boy deal. Career moves in exchange for private loyalty. That birthday footage where Diddy is singing like he's celebrating himself in French, it aged terribly. One user put it plain, saying French can't even walk straight after. Another noticed how happy Diddy sounded asking how he was feeling the next day. Ownership, not brotherhood. Think about it. When somebody gets lifted off the ground like a lost baby in front of cameras, is it really just celebration?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Good morning, buddy. How are you feeling today? Giselle, we right here, baby. We gonna make some magic tonight?
Or something that reveals control. French's name sits right behind Meek's every time these conversations heat up. If more footage drops, his spot in the story might get uncomfortable real quick. Then there's YK Osiris. This one follows a timeline that raises eyebrows. Dude was out here selling cars, crying on social media about being humbled, looking broke. Then suddenly, luxury villas in Jamaica, private views, 5-star everything, and who just happens to be right there in the same backdrop? Diddy. He tried framing it as a healing trip, but the post told another story. Poolside moments, massage videos, fruit platters with angles that look too personal.
Yes, man. I sold my Lamborghini. I sold my Rolls Royce. I sold my Cadillacs. Yes, sirski. I ain't gonna lie. This thing humble yourself.
His baby mama later jumped in, saying she caught him with another man. No names dropped, but the timing lined up perfectly. When YK sat on the Breakfast Club and the rumors came up, his body language said everything. Eyes darting, hands shaking, nervous laughter that wasn't funny.
I don't know about the what rumors, right? Wait, they say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't
it?
about to say it on my.
You and Diddy? You and Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy.
No.
They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this,
I'm just saying the
YK.
rumor. They said he was.
How you knew that? How you know that?
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
Yeah, I'm saying because you. That's the. Nobody would ever say that one.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
So
saying
here
that.
goes envy.
They said that he said he was Diddy's boy toy.
Yeah,
What?
I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
Yes, I was in
YK
Jamaica with
Osiris
him.
in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
See?
Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy YK Osiris?
Since then, he's been unraveling publicly, talking about feeling used and empty. Some say he knew what he signed up for. Others see a young artist pressed into situations way above his level. Either way, the pain in his voice didn't come from nowhere.
It is, man. It's not what you think it is. Don't let these people fool you, man. Before in his social media, I'm gonna give y'all a little background of me, man. Like, my life is not perfect, man. Don't think because I'm on Instagram showing this, showing that, I don't got a perfect life either. And I want you to understand that just because all these rappers show all this money and show all this fame, don't think their life is good. It's not. These people are always faking and let you know that this is not what y'all want. Do something that's low-key. Do something that can help you out other than being a target or a flashy. Because God can take this away from you real quick, and it's not a blessing from God. And I tell people that 24/7, this is the devil's game. It is not. This is not no God's game. You see, I'm gonna tell you something. They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. I just wanna, that's what I wanna do. That's what I wanna do. I wanna crash out right now and just like this like life. I swear to God.
Moving on, Usher's name brings a darker layer because it goes all the way back to when he wasn't of legal age. 13 years old, sent to New York for mentorship in Diddy's world. Years later, he admitted on Howard Stern that what he saw in that house was curious. He even said he would never let his own kids experience anything close.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Gene Deal, former bodyguard, hinted at things that went on during those years. Rumors followed Usher into adulthood, lawsuits, health questions, stories of freak-offs that allegedly left marks. What makes it heavier is how Usher later became mentor to another young talent, Justin Bieber, also 13 when introduced. Old footage of Diddy bragging about spending 48 hours alone with Justin, saying what they did couldn't be discussed, but it was every kid's dream.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Back then, people called it jokes. Now it gets labeled grooming. Justin later broke down in interviews, crying about betrayal, addiction, and isolation. He quietly unfollowed key people from his early circle. That wasn't random. If Orlando Brown is pulling back the curtain, these connections start looking like a pattern instead of coincidence.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you. I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Justin Bieber unfollowed his former manager, Scooter Braun, on Instagram, which sounds really minor.
It sounds sort of very high school.
But it is a big deal, especially for celebrities. And then the really surprising thing is after Justin did that, Scooter deactivated his entire Instagram account.
Next up, Burna Boy shook the international side. Executive producer on a Grammy-winning project, Public Brotherhood, hand-holding moments fans now replay in slow motion. Then, that image surfaced, showing a compromising position. No hard proof, but it lit fires. Clips of Diddy lifting him off the ground like a lost baby mama resurfaced. A deleted post from Diddy hinting he helped secure the Grammy made the relationship look more like leverage than love. Shows canceled, mood swings, crash outs at events. Fans noticing the fall off. When somebody moves like they protecting something fragile, it makes you wonder what they scared might come out.
Boy! Triple, quadruple. It's good. It's in the flesh. Something good. Not so much to tell you, man.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Hold on. I'm gonna find out.
Then you got Brashear Gray, the Empire star with the promising future that suddenly collapsed. Jaguar Wright hinted he got pulled into circles he wasn't ready for, connected to Diddy and others. Lawsuits, sabotage claims, mental breakdowns, arrests, and isolation followed. Industry contacts stopped answering his calls. Orlando Brown echoed similar survival stories, talking about how acting unstable sometimes became the only escape after seeing too much. Claimed Diddy even tried to bend him over and made him abuse substance.
See, they trying to sell him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him with Jaden and Justin. present that tape exists.
They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, nigga. I said I'm not giving my ass up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all niggas running up my ass. Ain't no studio for me to go go get raped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here. None of that shit.
Aaron Carter's story hits painful too. He never named Diddy directly, but spoke about being dragged into parties too young, adults failing to protect him. He was opening up more about trauma right before his death. Same pattern shows up again and again. Rise, access, then breakdown. Now Soulja Boy stands out loud because he acts untouchable, clowning Diddy and others, posting reckless, claiming he would have handled it different, but the streets got receipts. Nicki Minaj once hinted on live about certain rappers, nervous laughter when questions got close. The kind you do when someone almost says your name out loud. Then there was that old podcast appearance from that dude, William the Baddest, claiming Soulja got involved in some wild behind closed doors activity at an industry event.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
Oh, I said I do. Let me ask you something, Reggie. What do you think about the undercover community?
I think that if you roll in undercover, right, there's no need to, because I think the opportunities are endless.
And he was like, take this, you white bitch, right? Like he kept, like, he's very like into like the race play stuff. And but here's the thing, I don't know if this was really him or it was like drunk him or like, yo, I'm nervous. I'm like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I'm so nervous. And that thing was big, Tasha.
Most
like,
skinny men got big.
No, that thing was big, Tasha.
But most
like,
skinny men got
I'm gonna
big.
be honest, that thing was like fat and it goes, here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left.
Okay.
Like Tasha, it's long and it goes to the left.
Oh, okay, so it's got a curve.
Yeah, to the left.
It gets darker because Orlando Brown doubles down on the list, painting a picture bigger than single names. He's connecting dots that many try to ignore, showing how deep the circle really went and how many careers carried hidden weight. Word on the streets is, some of these artists allegedly left Diddy's freak-offs carrying more than memories. Health challenges showing up later, whispers about STDs, herpes cases, and heavier stuff circulating for years. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil found during raids, no protection in sight.
All the baby oil bottles Diddy was hiding just got recovered from his Los Angeles mansion, and we got it all on camera. First off, let's start by saying Diddy had over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and Astroglide just in that mansion, and this is just one photo out of many. Here, you can see the library mentioned by the Homeland Security agent during his testimony against Diddy. This here is Diddy's nightstand right next to his bed. If you think there's a lot of Astroglide there, wait till you see this next one.
Women stepping forward saying they caught things from rappers tied to the crew, like Usher. The down low activity, combined with no boundaries, supposedly left bodies dealing with consequences nobody wants to claim publicly. Craig Mack's situation gets brought up too. Day one, bad boy artist behind early hits. After leaving the label, he turned spiritual, joined a group, and faded from the scene. Died in 2018 from AIDS. Some connect the timing, wondering if he saw behind the curtains and chose distance. Resurfaced clips of him talking about threats from powerful figures make people pause.
You know, the next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And you know, and it got so bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong, the man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
I'm not gonna see anything from it. You know, next thing I know, money come, you know, with this bullish mafia mentality with him and his and all that stuff like that. You know, talking about, yo, you know, you owe us an album.
Trust the online community not to stay silent. One user wrote, Diddy keeps his hand behind French, making him uncomfortable. He's terrified. Another user said he be taking a man shopping. This user mockingly said, French vanilla with coffee. Makes a lot more sense now after Daddy's home got raided by the feds. Yet another wrote, baby equals baby oil in Diddy's dictionary. Over to you. If the names Orlando Brown is listing is true, how many were really involved? Who got in too deep? Who carried secrets that changed them? And who's still scared of what might drop next? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're riding with unfiltered heat, don't just scroll, lock in, tap like, subscribe, and keep it rolling with the next jaw dropper loading up now.